Good morning, good morning, good morning. I want to start with just a little phrase to meditate on, and then I will read you something else that Brene Brown wrote. The first part is something that my teacher Robin Rose said. So go ahead and close your eyes for a moment. No matter what we know, mystery has the final word. No matter what we know, mystery has the final word. So engage in mystery. Engage in the mystery of you. No matter what we think we know, mystery, magic has the final word. Brene Brown, she says, do you have the courage to belong to yourself? Which means you may need to stand alone. Do you have the courage to belong to yourself? Which means you may need to stand alone. Belonging so fully to yourself that you're willing to stand alone in a wilderness, untamed, unpredictable place of solitude and searching. She says, if you can see your path laid out in front of you step by step, then you know this is not your path. Because your path is what you make with every step that you take. That's why it's your path. Are you willing to engage in the mystery? True belonging is belonging to yourself so deeply that you can share your most authentic self with the world and find sacredness in both being a part of something and standing alone in the wilderness. True belonging doesn't require you to change who you are. It requires you to be who you are. This is what we were talking about earlier this week is, can you listen to the whispers of your soul? Can you reconnect back over and over again to the mystery of you? Willing to be you. So open your eyes for just a moment. I'm going to show you a meditation. Your right pointer finger is going to drop on top of your left pointer finger at the middle section. You know how there's 3 sections of your finger, right? At the middle section. And then bring that down to your solar plexus, down towards your belly. Relax your shoulders. So there's just an even press of your right pointer finger on top of your left. Bring that down to your solar plexus. Relax your shoulders and close your eyes once again. And meditate for a moment. Meditate for a moment on your prana, your unique breath, the energy that is you. Are you willing to step into that mystery? Engage in the mystery of you. And sometimes that means you have to stand alone. And this beautiful, perfect, scary, and interesting time of solitude has asked us to do that. Sometimes we have to stand alone for what we believe in, who we are. And that's a perfect place to stand. So meditate just for another moment or two in silence with those fingers pressing. These are your wisdom fingers. And meditate on your prana, your breath, your beauty. And then begin the breathing practice of inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. Inhaling through your nose, keep your fingers touching, and exhaling through your mouth. like a deep sigh on the exhale. Fully breathing in, fully breathing out. Meditating on your prana, your life energy, your mystery. And then as you exhale here, bring your hands together at your heart center. And we'll inhale for the sound of Om. Deep breath in. Om. Release your hands down, open your eyes. Come onto your hands and knees and press back to child's pose, please. At your hips, reach back towards your heels, spread your toes, spread your fingers. And come back into that long, deep breathing. Engage in the mystery of you. The other day we had our Green Witch celebration online. We meet once a month, and so far we've been meeting online, as everything else is doing online. And we were sipping a cup of basil tea, because this was the suggestion from Robin. And I keep thinking to myself, the simplest things, right? Sipping basil tea. How many of you have ever had basil tea? Probably not a lot of you, because we don't think the simplest things that are in our cabinet that can be so healing. Antiviral, antibacterial, helps the stomach, excellent for memory, excellent for the mind, delicious tasting, calming, expansive. Simple basil. Come on up, downward facing dog. So many things hidden in plain sight, and that includes you and me. We hide so much of that authentic self. Sometimes we have to be in that place of solitude, step forward into that space and be who we are. Gorgeous, you guys. And let your head float forward and back so you can just kind of move the neck side to side. Good. And then a gentle lift of the head. So there's the feeling that your head moves forward slightly and you're engaging through the muscles. Good. Now bend your knees deeply. Send your hips high to the sky. Keep your knees bent though. And then as the hips go super high, reach out through your fingertips. And now press the legs to straight through the thighs. Gorgeous. And then go ahead and walk your feet up to your hands, standing forward bend. Again, your knees can be slightly bent here. Enjoying your breath. Inhaling through the nose, maybe exhaling through the mouth a couple of times. And then bend your knees deeply, sweep your arms forward in up chair. Then rise all the way up to stand. Take a little baby back bend, reach up and back. And bring your hands to your heart center. Close your eyes. And begin breath of fire. Inhale, exhale through the nose. Pump your navel center. Inhale, exhale, pump that navel, that fire center. I love how many of you have chosen to be outside. That's beautiful. And then exhale fully. Inhale deeply. Exhale, release those hands and just feel for a moment. I am. I am. I am. Good, you guys. Inhale those arms up to the sky, please. Exhale, bow forward. Send your left leg back behind you. Keep the heel lifted. Inhale the arms to the sky. High lunge. Press that right knee forward. Make sure it's pointing at that second toe. Bend your elbows wide into cactus arms. Lean back. Keep your rib cage drawn in. Now shoot those arms way high to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, hands down to the floor. Plank pose. From your navel pulling you up, press back, downward facing dog. Pull up. Beautiful. Left foot steps forward, high lunge. Sink deep into that left knee. Bend those elbows, hollow those armpits. As you do that, you'll squeeze the shoulder blades behind the back and then lean back. Keep that rib cage drawn in. Inhale the arms to the sky. Exhale the hands down to the floor. Plank pose. Beautiful, everybody. Come slightly past your wrists, lower all the way down to your belly. Rise up into Cobra Bhujangasana. Open the mouth, stick out the tongue. And press back for a breath into Child's Pose. And Downward Facing Dog. Inhale the right leg back and up behind you. Bring your heel towards your butt. Don't open. Just bring the heel toward the butt. Keep the knee, don't stack here. Just keep the knee pointing back. Yeah. And then look up. And as you look up, keep your rib cage drawn in and think to yourself, my heel and my head are going to touch. Good. And then extend that leg back again, stepping your right foot forward. And then bring your left foot in just enough so both legs can go straight. Parsvottanasana. You can add a little extra if you're in the mood by lifting up onto that right heel. Not, you got to do it all, but if you feel like adding a little extra to those hamstrings, come on up to your right foot, onto your right heel, and drag that heel back as you lean forward. Keep your hips nice and square here, you guys. Scoop that right low belly a lot. Breathing in, blocks are really good here. Breathing out. Beautiful, you guys. Looks so good. And inhale deeply. Exhale, downward facing dog. Come forward to plank. Pause. Engage the mystery. Lower down onto your belly. Rise up into cobra. Open your mouth, stick out your tongue. All the way back, you go into child's for a breath. You guys are so cute. That's why we hang out. And downward facing dog. Inhale that left leg back and up behind you. Heel to your butt. Remember, you're just kicking the heel to the butt, and then look forward as if your heel and your head are going to come to touch. Keep reaching for that, but keep the rib cage drawn in a lot, navel in a lot. Gorgeous. Straighten that leg. And then step that left foot forward. Bring your right foot in just enough so both legs will go straight. Nice, Hope. Good. And then again, keeping that left low belly lifted a lot. If you'd like to come up to that left heel to drag it down and back, go ahead and do that. I just love that no matter what we think we know, mystery has the final word. Engage in your mystery. It might mean you do something that everybody else doesn't do. We tend to be like that as yogis, right? We tend to look at things a little different sometimes. Good. Deep breath in here. And exhale, downward facing dog. Come forward to plank. Vashisthasana, right hand holds you, left leg stacks on top of right hand or drop the bottom knee. Nice. Beautiful, Amy. Audrey, Claire, good. And then release the hand down. Switch to the other side. Lorna, beautiful. You got it. Head back, head back, head back. Nice, Susan, Yasmin. Nice, Tony. And downward facing dog, Carly. Okay, right foot steps forward. Open up to Virabhadrasana 2, second warrior. Let this feel powerful. Pull in from the navel, lift up through the chest, breathe into your upper rib cage. And then slide that left arm down that left leg. Take the right arm up and back. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Gorgeous, you guys. And then reach that right leg to straight. Now do come up onto that right heel. So lift that right foot up. Come up onto that right heel. Dig the heel down and back. Keep the foot lifted and now reach your right hand toward that right ankle or the block. Keep the heel lifted. Play with balance. Left arm to the sky. Gorgeous. And then lower that right foot and breathe. Just the foot. Yeah. Nice. Keep those shoulders back. Release the hands to the floor. Downward facing dog. Take a vinyasa of your choice. Which means you could always throw a Vashisthasana in there. Nice. As you're ready, step your left foot forward, Vira 2. These warrior poses, power poses. Sink deep into that left thigh. Lift through the low belly. Those internal thighs, the thighs have got to move back and wide to make space in your low back. And then slide that right hand down your right leg. Take your left arm up and back. Keep sending your left knee forward. Going the other way, Ellen's hand back behind you. Left arm down your left, no, left arm down your left leg, right arm up and back. You're just stretching back instead of forward. Okay, straighten your left leg. Bring yourself up onto that heel. And then reach toward Trikonasana. Reach, reach, reach. Good. Play with that place of imbalance just for a moment. And then release that left foot down so it's flat on your mat. Triangle pose. Breathing in, breathing out. Gorgeous, you guys. Inhale deeply. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take it through your vinyasa if you'd like, or stay right where you are. Even a child's pose if that feels good for you right now. Nice, Susan. Beautiful, Yasmin. Everybody. Susan, good. Good. Downward facing dog. And then walk or jump to the front of your mat, standing forward bend. Breathe deeply. Bend your knees, reach your arms forward and up, chair. And then lift your left foot up and place it on top of your right knee. Left ankle to right knee, left ankle, right knee. Lorna, nice. Flex that foot, please. Nice, Lisa. Sit way back. Beautiful. Clasp your hands behind your back. Lean forward, shoulders back, lean forward. Navel in. Good, then release the hands from behind you. Come forward and pick up that knee and that foot. Lift up, lift up. Now place that left foot into your left hand. Send it out to the left. Lean forward again. Scoop that low belly. Scoop that low belly. Yay. And then start to stretch that left leg out to the left. Maybe a little bit, maybe a lot. Crystal, beautiful. Rhonda, nice. Good, Maren. Good. Bring that leg back and release it down. Beautiful, Tony. Yep, you guys got it. Okay, good. Hug your right knee into your chest. No, don't do that. That's not right. Sit back into chair. And then place your right ankle on top of your left knee. Clasp your hands behind your back. Flex that right foot a lot, you guys, protecting that knee. Lean forward, scoop the low belly, lean forward. Yes, 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 yes. Keep breathing. Don't hold your breath. Reach for your foot and your knee. Lift it up. Scoop that low belly. Now here, you guys, before you even take it out to the side, push your sit bones back. So I need your butt to go back a little bit. Yes. Good. Now place the foot into your right hand. Take it out like a half frog. Lean forward so the low belly comes in and the sit bones go wide. And then begin to start to lift that leg any amount. Nice, Lisa, out to the side. Melanie, gorgeous. Good, Carly. And release. Beautiful, you guys. Good. Sit back into chair once again. Inhale deeply. Exhale, hands to the floor. Good. Inhale, look forward, grow long. Walk or jump back to plank. Good. Lower all the way down to your belly and stay. Turn your cheek to the side for just a moment. Do you have the courage to belong to yourself? Do you have the courage to belong to yourself? Receive yourself. What do you have hidden in plain sight? Right? The beauty of that basil. So simple. Everybody has to do it, unless you're allergic to basil, which I don't imagine that to be true. A little cup of basil tea at some point today. You'll thank me. Okay, reach back for those ankles, please. Scoop that low belly. Think of this as a shoulder stretch. So lift your head, neck, and chest up and pull your feet back. Pull your feet back. Gorgeous. And release. Nice. Press back, child's for a breath. And downward facing. Okay, right foot forward, Vera 2. Bend your back knee for a moment. Sink your pelvis toward the floor. Really nice. Both knees are bent. Scoop the low belly. Widen the sit bones like crazy. Straighten the back leg. Nice job. Lean the left hand down that left leg again. Right arm up and back. Go back again. Stretch that side body. Breathe into those right upper ribs. Nice, Angela. Really pretty. Straighten that right leg again. Now you just did your bow pose, so think of as you reach for Trikonasana, what would it feel like if I was reaching back for those ankles? Obviously you're not going to do that, but that whole idea of lifting from the chest and softening into that back bend, even here in triangle pose. Keep the rib cage drawn in. That's it, Lorna. Yep. So now reaching, hope your right hand towards your ankle, so coming toward the front of your mat now. Yeah, triangle. You got it. Keep that back bend alive in your body. Bend your right knee, come forward into half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Reaching back for your left ankle if you'd like. Powerhouse that right leg, strong right leg. Gonna kick your foot back into your hand if you're holding your back foot. And for today, since you're all by yourself in your room or, not many people there, really go for this back bend. If you fall, no big deal. Open that shoulder, kick back into that hand. Jen Helen, nice, losing you out. And gently release. Good, Jen, beautiful. Downward facing dog. Vinyasa of choice. And here we go. The left foot steps forward. Virabhadrasana 2. Good. Lean your right hand down your right leg. Take your left arm up and back. Stretch through that whole left side body. Breathe into those upper left ribs. Push that knee forward. Straightening that leg. Feel that breath as you straighten. Nice. And Trikonasana here. Beautiful. Yeah, like your back bend. Angela, gorgeous. Get that back bendy feeling here. Lean, lean, lean. Good. Lean into that heart. Lean into that mystery. And then bend that left knee. Come forward into half moon. Maybe reaching for that ankle. And again, that shoulder opens as you kick back into that foot if you're reaching for the ankle. If not, I think you're doing twisting Ardha Chandrasana, Yasmin, but that's good. That's pretty. It's okay. It's all good. Yeah, 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 yeah. And step back. Ay, 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 downward facing dog. Some of you are doing different things, which is totally cool. I have no problem with it. It's just when my eyes are going to as my model, I get a little confused, but that's okay. We're engaging the mystery together. Take it through your vinyasa. It's all good. Making me stay on top of my game. Gorgeous. Okay, so let's try to stay together on this one. Right foot forward, left knee to the mat. Right foot forward, left knee to the mat. Inhale your arms to the sky. Anjaneyasana. Yep. I would like you to reach back for that ankle. So you can take your left hand back and hold your left ankle if that's possible. If it's not possible, I'm totally cool with you dropping your hands alongside the body and just lifting the chest a lot. Now again, kick that foot into that hand so that feeling of opening that shoulder's there. But you got to dig that back knee, that left knee down and pull it forward. I'm going to give you that really beautiful stretch and then take the right arm up. Maybe even take the right hand behind the head and lean back into that. Yes. Yeah, nice, Rhonda. Beautiful now. Nice, Claire. Good. Hands down to the floor, downward facing dog. Okay, left foot steps forward. Right knee on the mat. Inhale those arms to the sky. Anjaneyasana. Keep sending that knee forward. Beautiful. And again, that right knee now draws down and forward to engage, but you got to watch the top of that thigh. If the top of that thigh is real hard, then go ahead and push the top of the thigh, the butt cheek back more. And then if you want to reach back for that ankle, go ahead. Right hand, right ankle, left arm to the sky, or left hand behind your head. Keep those hips square. Carly, keep your hips square. Yes, good girl. Outer armpit back, head back, push back, Lilybell, push back into that hand. Enjoy. Yep. Knee forward. And release. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. Jump to squat or step to squat. Nice, Audrey. The pelvis releases here. The breath goes deep. Being a part, this is my second year apprenticing in green witch medicine, green medicine in general. So working with all of the natural elements that nature gives us, that mystery is just mind-blowing, how much medicine is in quote-unquote weeds. I've been drinking my nettle tea. Nettle is all over the place. So rich in greens. My water is like this piercing green. It's so beautiful. I'm just chatting with you while you're in squat. I'd heard somewhere someone say, I don't know, I think they were making fun of me, but it's totally cool, right? This is exactly what we're talking about. Sometimes we have to walk our path a little bit on solitude and singular way. That's cool with me. I'm so happy to be talking to trees and drinking nettle. And if somebody thinks that's, not enough, cool. You do your thing, I'll do mine. You be you, I'll be me. But it's really amazing how you can take in so many extraordinary nutrients through our green family. It's incredible. And how you feel when you're drinking it, incredible. Okay, standing forward bend. And picking nettle, right? It stings you. It's called stinging nettle. It stings you. And that also is very, very healing. Take your left leg to the sky, please. Left leg up. Okay, come on up to your right tippy toes now. Pull your navel in. Widen your sit bones. Go crazy wide. Lean into your hands a lot as if you're going to draw yourself up into a handstand. Maybe do a little kick. What do you think about, let me see, how do you feel about this? Bring that left leg down for a minute. Draw your navel in, and then kick both heels to your butt, just for fun. So you're not going to handstand, just kick your heels. That's it. Nice, Tony. Both heels at the same time, Alana. Both. Yeah. Good, Crystal. Yep. Two more. Good, Susan. Yeah. Good. And then back to standing forward bend. Good. Inhale. The other leg up. Which leg is that, you guys? Your right leg? Okay, point the toe to the floor. Come up to your tippy toes on your left foot. So for a minute here, because I want to change it up, make it really exciting for us to feel new things or different things or incredible things. Tuck your chin to your chest for a minute. Tuck your chin in. Pull your navel all the way up to meet your heart. Pull it in like crazy. And then lean into your hands a lot. Now look forward. And maybe do a little baby kick here. Maybe. Put your weight into your hands. Little baby kick. That's it. That's it, my two Angelas. Good. And then back to that nice standing forward bend. Bend your knees, reach your arms forward and up. Rise up to stand. Release your arms alongside the body. Close your eyes. Isn't that great? If you can see the path laid out in front of you step by step, you know it's not your path. Because your path you're creating with each step you're taking, each breath you're taking. And go ahead and open your eyes, hug your left knee into your chest, and we'll do Natrajasana now. So you're going to reach back for your left ankle. King Dancer. Left hand, left ankle. Right arm to the sky. Now again, kick your foot into your hand and then start to lean forward and up to lift through the chest, soften through the ribs. Deep breathing here, you guys. You can even bend your standing leg. Even bend your standing leg and then really reach through your heart. Yep, some of you can reach back and hold with your other hand too, so both hands are holding the ankle. Take your time, even if you fall. And come on back up. Beautiful, you guys. Yep, 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 yep. All right, when you're ready, try the second side. If you're in on the first side, you're getting deep stay. Integrate deep inside of you, navel in, rib cage in, chest lifting. Piece where you really want to get those sit bones to go nice and wide. Inner thighs wide. But squeeze your shins in toward each other so there's this dynamic of expanding and contracting within your body as you move through these balancing poses. Beautiful, you guys. Okay, come on back up. If your body needs a squat, don't be afraid. I'm not going to keep you there as long. If your body needs a squat, feel free to do that. We're going to do this again, though. We're going to take it into Natrajasana again. But if you want to take a little squat or chair, sometimes nice to get out of that for a minute. It's never a bad thing to do a squat, right? Unless your knees aren't having it. Okay, good. All right, come on back up to stand. Take a hold of your left ankle again behind you. Same pose you just did, Natrajasana. Left hand, left ankle, right arm to the sky. Some of you might need a block now in front of you. Now I want you to lean forward into Natrajasana again. So lift up your chest, kick your thigh back, kick your toes into your hand, and then see if you can continue all the way down to the floor until the right hand comes to the block or the floor, and then you open up. You open that left hip on top of that right hip, and you lean back. You lean back. So you're taking half moon pose from Natrajasana. And then if you feel like it, go ahead and point the knee back down to the floor and come all the way back up to King Dancer. Nice, Susan. Yep. Eileen. Ellen, nice. All right. And release. Take a hold of that right ankle and breathe for a minute, right? I know where I'm going, right? But I want to go there just quietly and sweetly or loudly. I don't care how you go there, but with that calm nervous system. Start to reach that right knee back behind you. Lift that left arm up. King Dancer is one of the most brilliant poses to remind us it's our dance. Remind us. Remember, we're talking about the Gita. It's your song, your Gita. Good. And then slowly take your hand down to the floor. I love you guys that have paused for quite a while in that King Dancer, even though you know you're coming to the floor. That's it. Yep. And then maybe open up that hip. Maybe come into half moon pose. Open up. Michelle, beautiful. Kathy, look at you. Nice and slow. Good girl. And then try to come all the way back up. Nice, Larry. Larry, take a break. Good. Come on up. Yeah. Gorgeous, you guys. All right. Inhale those arms up to the sky. Exhale, bow forward. You're all stretched out. Look at you. Step back, plank pose. Lower all the way down to your belly. Stay. Turn your cheek to the side for a moment. I'm drinking right now nettle and mullein. Mullein is huge. It's like a furry, furry plant. You take it, you dry it, and then you can make it into an infusion like I've done. But I decided to put nettle and mullein together. Look them up. See what they look like. See if they're in your yard. I want to come and look at all your yards. What is Sheryl doing in my backyard? Turn your cheek to the other side. We chose our plant ally for the year. Last year, my plant ally was rose, and I got to know my rose very well. This year, I picked red raspberry leaf. If anybody has any red raspberries growing wild around them, let me know. Okay, reach back for those ankles again. Dig your knees down and forward so your butt pops up. I love that. And then slowly, as you scoop your belly in, lower the pubis back down to the floor. Lift those knees, lift that head. Yes, Ronnie, good. And if you're in the mood, do a little rocking forward and back. If you're not, stay right where you are and breathe. Good. Now come back to that neutral place if you're rocking. Drop your legs. Bring your hands by your rib cage. Rise up into cobra. Gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Press back, child's pose. Thank you for being authentically you. Be you and I'll be me. Sometimes you have to walk alone. But you're never alone. But I love that idea. Do you have the courage to belong to yourself, which means you may stand alone? We've been given a lot of alone time, even if we have family members around us. Little space has been the gift. Okay, I'm thinking camel because I went camel crazy on Tuesday. So let's just try a camel. Let's do it like this first, though. Come on up to, bring your hands up to your hips. And then reach your right hand back for your right ankle. Bring your right foot up. So you're doing a thigh stretch here first. So instead of going down, Crystal, bring it up. Lift your foot up. So you're doing a thigh stretch here. That's it, Marin. Take the left arm to the sky. Good. Lean back as if you'd be going to camel. Outer armpit back, Terry. Beautiful. Yeah. And lean. Sweet, sweet. Nice, nice, Jessica. Nancy, good. Lisa, beautiful. Okay. And then come back. Another beautiful. Change sides. Keep reminding yourself those rib cage has to draw in, and as you lean back, as if you're going to camel, the chest is lifting. Push the inner thighs back, sit bones back. Good, go back. Margie, beautiful. Reach, reach, reach. Outer armpit more. Yes, Nancy, good. And then release. If you can sit on your heels, sit on your heels for a moment. If you can't, just stay lifted. And breathe. So are we ready for full camel? Yes, we are. Come on up. So you have a lot of choices here. Maybe take your hands to your hips and push down through your legs. Maybe use that as your camel today. Maybe tuck your toes under. Good. And then reach for your ankles, some of you. Some of you stay right where you are. Nice, Larry. Good. Inhale, come on up. You choose either child's or downward dog. Nice, Margie. Good. And then from downward facing dog, step your right foot forward. Lower your left knee. Hanumanasana. Straighten that front leg. Blocks might be nice here underneath your hands. Straighten that front leg. Come up onto that heel. Good. Now, try this, some of you, not everybody, but some of you, see if you can kick your back heel off the floor. Your back foot, so you have to be upright here. Something underneath your hands is nice here. That's it. And then Alana, bring your head back as if you're going into a back bend here. Yeah, so those of you who have kicked your heel up, try to come upright and then lean back. That's it, Angela Case. Yep. Good, gentle. Yeah. Wherever you are here. Nice, Yasmin. Yes, Tony. Gorgeous. So pretty, you guys. All right, come on up. Change sides. Left foot forward. Take your time. Find that internal power. So if I just go into a back bend without drawing the ribs in, my back is not going to like this. So that dance between my rib cage drawing in and my chest lifting up and my sit bones moving back. Good. So if you're going to kick your heel towards your butt here, you're going to want to be upright. Helpful to dig your back knee down and forward. And then lean your head back. Lean your foot toward the back of your head. Any version of Hanuman here is really great, you guys. And release. Beautiful. Downward dog. All right, just got one more here, you guys, and then we're going to go on to our backs. Right foot forward, Anjaneyasana, left knee on the mat, arms to the sky. If you have a strap around, grab it now. If you do not, don't worry. So my two options here is going to be strap your left foot, bring it off the floor, reach your arms overhead, and try to bring that strap in your hand so you're going to get that nice overhead opening. Now, if you don't have a strap, yep, you can either reach back with both hands to that ankle, or you can just kick that left foot up into the air and bring your arms overhead and reach back. That's it, Lauren. Yep. Lots of options here. Finding that back bend. Yep. Armpits hollow. Lean that front knee forward a lot. You guys are rocking this. Nice, nice, nice. Breath in. If you just found it, hang out. Otherwise, release. Downward facing dog. Are you guys breathing? Left foot forward. Anjaneyasana. I'm not doing my job. I need to remind you to breathe. I'm sorry about that. I'm just so excited watching you. You look so good. All right, so your option here, either strap around the back foot, reach both hands back for that foot, or arms overhead and just click that heel towards your butt. Shoulders back. Hope, tuck your chin for just a minute and pull your throat back first and then drop your head back. Yeah, so pull back and then drop that head back. Gorgeous. Breathe, 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 breathe. And release. Yes, yes, downward dog. I know I said you were coming to your back, but I changed my mind. Right knee forward for pigeon. If you need to lie on your back for pigeon, though, go ahead and slide onto your back, right ankle on top of left knee. Otherwise, right knee in for pigeon. And then before you come forward, click your heel towards your butt. Maybe reach back. Take that thigh stretch there. Thigh stretching is so good for your digestion, right? The meridian of your stomach moves through that space. So dig that knee down, pull it forward, lift your chest a lot. If you have it in you, lift your hand off the floor and bring that up and back. If not, leave your hand on the floor. Even reaching back, yep, Tony, for both hands, Susan, both hands reaching back, yep, for that ankle. Nice, Alana, yep, all variations, cool, you guys. And then come forward onto your forehead into pigeon. Keep breathing. Keep engaging in your mystery. Good. Come on up. Nice job. Switch sides. Take it through the thigh stretch first. If you did it on the other side, if you can on this side, lie on your back left ankle to right knee if that's more appropriate for you today. Good. Breathe into this. I know. So your left hand can go on your knee too. That's also a nice steady place. I know. Squeeze your knees toward each other. And you know what, Carly? Also, your hips need to be a little more square. Yeah, that might help the balance too. Yeah, cool. Good, and then release that back ankle. Come forward into Ekapada Raja Kapotasana. Angela Case did a beautiful, beautiful rendition yesterday of the Gayatri Mantra in her class. So pretty. May that effulgent light within you, may that inspire you. May you be reminded of this mystery. Effulgent light within you. You are the moon. We're a new moon, you guys. New moon. Phases of the moon. Nature as it becomes who we are when we connect more deeply. New moon intentions are beautiful. My manifesting in this cycle. And it's never one of those things that you look back and go, didn't do it. No, no. Connecting, we're being supported by the moon energy, the feminine energy. Good. Inhale, come on up. Stretch those legs out in front of you. Lie down on your back. Hug your knees into your chest. And then extend that left leg to the floor. Keep your right knee in. Bring your right knee into spinal twist. It's the first twist we've done, so really enjoy this twist. You want to push back into your sacrum, so you want to feel the energy of your sacrum push back. So even though I'm taking my right knee to the left, I want to move that energy back into, again, another way is we're pulling the sit bones apart. So if that makes more sense, or push back into your sacrum and then open your chest a lot. So the stability is in that pelvis. If you want to reach down for that bottom ankle, you're welcome to do that. You've done plenty of thigh stretching today that should be pretty open for you. And come on back up and switch sides. That's it, Mel. Yep, you got it. Breathing in, breathing out. Maybe even opening the mouth to exhale here. And then come on back, hugging your knees into your chest. Roll up and down on your spine. And come on up to sit. good, Harriet. Nice. Okay, so come back to that beginning meditation that we started with, your right finger on top of your left. Again, it's at that middle digit, back to the navel. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, meditating on your prana. It's interesting to see, and maybe nothing has shifted, but interesting to see if meditating on your prana, on your life force energy, if it has shifted a little bit more, since shifted at all, I shouldn't say more, if there's any shift in it after you've done such an extraordinary practice. In through the nose, out through the mouth. One more like that. And then release the hands down. Just meditate here for a moment. You can stay here or lie down on your back for Shavasana. Very gently begin to deepen your breath. Let your body begin to stretch and yawn in any position that you're in right now. No matter what we know, mystery has the final word. Engage in your mystery. If you're lying on your back, hug your knees into your chest. You can roll to the right side or just roll straight up. You guys are rock stars. Awesome work. Awesome, awesome work, everybody. Bring your hands to your heart center. It always touches me so deeply, the work that we do, the work that we do together and alone to